We are live. We are also at site, and I've got two big things I wanted to share with you right now, especially after doing a quick inspection of this amazing project. Big project, but it's getting flipped, and it has been a process to get it to where it is right now. And the painters are here right now doing their work, and I wanted to give you guys two big tips. In fact, it's actually like going to be 4 or 5. So I'm going to give you some bonus ones. Now, whether it's a big scale project like this or a smaller project, irrelevant. The process should be the same. You want to make sure that you get more than one quote. You want to make sure that you get your painters to site to price everything. Now, here's the important thing. You also want to ask the questions as to what paint are they using, how many coats of primer, how many top coats, what type of finish is it going to be, and also really important, what prep work are they doing. Now, I've worked with painters in the last 12 years, all different ones. If anything, it's probably one of the trades that I go through the most, because a lot of times they say they're going to do something and they don't finish it the way they should. So now I'm always making sure with all my clients they ask the right questions. And the painters that I work with now, I'm always rechecking. Are they doing this? Are they finishing it like this? Because here's what happens. A site like this, there was a lot of things that were done. There was new architraves that went up. There was holes in walls. There was holes in ceilings. Lots of patchwork, but also lots of prep work. It is an older home. So there's architraves that had to be really sanded back properly, doors, lots of different things, lots of different patch areas. Now, if you're not checking what exactly their prep process is, you may think you're getting one outcome and then you get to site and it's completely different. So, one, make sure you are actually asking all the questions prior to them even starting the project, and then check in on what they're doing. Now, I'm actually really impressed because this painter has been organized directly from my client, and the prep work I can already see them doing. I'm very impressed. And they were also the cheapest quote he had. So here's the other point. Doesn't mean that always cheapest is better. So in this case, he was very lucky. He got the cheapest quote with all the detail, but ask the questions. Don't assume I'll just go the cheapest because I'm selling, because you may end up getting a really crappy job. You also don't want to go the most expensive, because it doesn't mean they're going to give you more value unless you nut out asking them the questions on exactly what they do and what you expect the finish to be. So then when you come in and check and there's imperfections, you know what you're going to be getting them to rectify. Now, here's a couple other little bonus things. One, don't have the painters here when you've still got a whole lot of other trades. I can tell you now, no painter wants to try to paint around people. No trade wants to have to get around the painter every 2 seconds, because one, that's a hazard. They can hurt each other on site. But two, you're trying to have painting done where you don't want dust or anything going into the paint. You also don't want them to be in the way of anyone else. So arrange that in your schedule. You know which days the painters are coming. And it's also really crucial that you know what could be done where. Don't wait till the end and then get it all done in one go. I tend to get certain parts of the painting started while I've got the time, and I've got it being easier than them trying to paint everything when we've got all of the things in already. There's more risk of it going on the floor or going on the doors. So try to get this painting done in stages. So then when the rest of the work is nearly finished, you can get them back to do the next part. The other thing is, for example, exactly what I just mentioned. So we had the wardrobes going in last week, and then I said to the guys, leave the doors off because we're having these massive big poly doors. Now, they didn't have to be on, which means the guys can be doing the painting without having to worry about knocking paint or touching the actual doors. So it's all about understanding how you could run things. And if you know it in advance, you can let the trades know so they don't have any issue returning back to site to install those or doing the painting in stages. But it's crucial to communicate effectively to get the most out of it. Now, while I'm here, do another quick look. So last time I was here, these tiles were covered. I'll show you from the outside. But all the painting and ceiling prep's all been started. We've got stone coming in soon. We're in the middle of the stone getting made and cut right now as we speak. This is our beautiful bathroom. Wait till you see that finished. And I'll take you down here. Now, if you didn't see, I posted last week about this paneling. So at one point we had the carpenter here and he said to me, do we really have to do it? Because it's going to take a long time and it's really hard, blah, blah, blah. Now, here's the thing. This paneling has added to the wow of this entrance, to this property, right? Now, it's not even doing any justice yet because nothing's been painted. But these were just boring hallway. And because we have such a long hallway down here, it was just ultra boring. Look how the detail and the texture, it already starts. Wait till it's finished. And wait till you see a few other little surprises that I have for this entrance. My point is, just because someone says to you, oh, it's going to be really hard, doesn't mean that's what's actually going to be the case. He just really didn't want to do it. And then I said, no, you're doing it. And literally they smashed it out in 4 hours. And the client actually found the beading cheaper than getting the carpenter to do it. So again, it's all these little tips and tricks that can save you money, but give you the wow factor. Flipping isn't about keeping it cheap. It's not about just doing the quick basics. It's about creating a space that is so out there and amazing while you watch the dollar that you put in. If you do a quick reno without considering the strategy and the design, you miss the value add. Why are you renovating to start with? If it's to flip, you want to make profit. So yes, the budget is important. At the same time, the finish appeal is crucial. It's mapping out both simultaneously. It's not easy, but if you do it the right way and you learn how to do it correctly, you make profit. This space, when you see this finished, is going to blow your mind. It's going to blow every buyer's mind when they walk in here. And that's the effect that we want. We want people coming in going, whoa, not, oh, this is okay. This is a nice reno. And I'll tell you something. In my course, I teach you how to do your market research, what to do exactly to understand your buyer, how to create and plan the right strategy, the budget, the feasibility. And I'll tell you what is massively crucial is when I researched, because I did the design on this one for this client, when I researched the market, there was properties selling for the amount and more that we want for this. But they were boring renovations. They were stock standard. Now we're talking, this is a few mil. This is not a low-end property. This is a few mil. And when it's finished, I'd love to see, and I will show you when it sells how much they actually get. But when I compared to everything else, they were super basic and boring. You're spending the money doing a kitchen, make it a little bit extra. Make it a little bit more of a popping color. Make sure you've allocated for the microwave and for the pantry and for the built-in fridge. All those little things that don't cost you any more money, but finish it to look like, wow, you really thought outside the box. This is amazing. Every little bit of detail counts, but it's learning how to do the budget and the value add simultaneously. So you get the budget that you need to make the profit, but you get the end result of the property being transformed the right way that you then sell and make good money. All of that is crucial to getting the profit correct. And that's exactly what I teach in our Renovation Profit Mastery program with me coaching you along the way. So if you want to know more about that, comment below, coach me, and I'll give you updates. We actually have a sale at the moment, but I'm only going to keep it for the next 2 weeks. And we actually have limited spots because when we hit a certain amount of one-on-one clients, I'm not doing one-on-ones anymore. So you literally then will have to wait 6 months to get me. So if you're thinking that this is where you want to be, whether you have a property ready to go now or you're thinking, look, I really want to get something at some point, now's the time to start learning and start organizing what you can and can't do. You'll be amazed how there is solutions that you may not be aware of to help you fund the first project, to help you get yourself moving along. And who knows where you could be by the end of the year. I'm here to fast track those results for you. Comment below and I will show you this in coming weeks. It will blow your mind.